on?
No. Oh, fabulous Mrs. Maisel.
Mrs. Maisel. Oh, she's Mrs. All right.
I thought you were saying something in Spanish. That's hilarious.
You ever seen Mousy Macion?
That's hilarious. I literally thought you were talking about a completely different show.
Do you remember the ventriloquist that did like a 1 minute set on her show?
Yeah. Well, so like ventriloquist now, it's like, it's one of those things like with Carrot Top, he's like so successful with props that no one does props anymore. But when we first started out, everybody did props. There was like 10 guys on a lineup of 20 guys that have props they bring with them on stage. Because sometimes it was really funny.
Rusty Dooley.
Yeah, Rusty Dooley was great at it. But it's like he owned that for whatever reason. Because Carrot Top got so big using props, he's the only guy that still does it, that he kind of owns that. And then with Jeff Dunham, he got so big at being a ventriloquist that like there's no ventriloquist anymore. Like when we were kids, there was always comedy ventriloquists. There was like Willie Tyler and Lester.
Yes.
Remember? There was like it was a fun thing. You could get the dummy to say fucked up shit, and then you go, I can't believe you could say that in front of these nice people. And then George would be like, fuck these people. He would tell everybody to suck his cock. It was crazy.
What's another one? Woody and the Hood.
Yeah. Well, with Otto and George, it was a little different, man. Because I think Otto believed that George was alive. I think Otto believed there was something about George that was different than him. Like, he was not Otto and George. He was just Otto. And George only existed when George was there. And it seemed like there was something going on with that. And it might be because he fucking fried his brain to the point where he was connecting with, you know, all kinds of energy that wasn't even there. You know, he might have been out. He was out there. But
what if they smoked crack together?
What if they smoked crack together? Yeah, he probably made George smoke it. Yeah. There's famous Otto crack stories. That guy was gone, but he was also brilliant. He was really funny, man. Fucking funny. And we, in a comic, like we would all sit in the back of the room to watch when he was on stage. But so there's a lot of those guys that are like real genius, but they're real eccentric. And for whatever reason, the general public doesn't find out about them. There's not like a good vehicle, at least back then there wasn't, for them to get out to the general public. Like today, I would say an example of that is like Brian Holtzman.
Yes.
Right? Like Brian Holtzman, we've known forever. He's always been a guy we all watched. He was always the guy that at the end of the night, especially if something fucked up happened, like there was a plane crash, or like someone got eaten by a lion.
That's funny you mentioned a plane crash because I was there when they did that joke. I was at a